Must be this weekend.
Quarterfinal is on Friday, and then after quarterfinal, Tuesday is semis, and then we leave on Saturday for the finals, which the game's actually on Sunday.
Oh, so Tuesday's semis, right? Okay.
Yeah, Tuesday semis. Yeah.
Who's likely in your? Are we recording? Who's likely in your quarters?
You know what?
Yeah,
I just turn up to my game and play.
Yeah,
but Nick is the stats person, and she's like, I'm just going to Japan.
Yeah, I reckon.
Japan.
I reckon Spain after watching them. Spain or Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Spain were fighting.
So
they were in good form.
They were so good.
Totally. I feel sorry for the Americans though. I must say. You don't at all?
No, the Americans.
Oh, they were doing well.
No, they weren't doing well. They
played well. They just didn't get the ball in. It's just soccer.
No.
Ah.
I didn't actually watch that game.
You know what? Oh, you do. Tell you what.
Very opinionated.
Awesome. All right. So TRE today.
Yes.
So TRE, trauma release exercises or tension release exercises, and you go with whatever flow you want to take that in as. But basically, it's 7 exercises that I'll lead you through, and we just go through them very slowly. And all they're doing is they're initiating your body's own tremor response, neurogenic tremor, which basically starts up a little kind of shake in your system, and I think we've talked about this before. It's kind of like similar to what an animal will do when they're kind of experiencing a survival response. So they're kind of their fight, flight, or freeze response of their nervous system. That happens, but then afterwards there's a discharge period. And it's in that discharge is kind of where the tremoring can happen. So we're initiating our body's own response, like ability to do that.
What's the good thing about that?
Well, it helps offload discharge stress. So stress that's built up in our system, that's got nowhere to go necessarily. Like something didn't get to happen. So what happens to it? Loads in, loads in, loads in. So part of this work is to do with unlocking deep postural pain patterns. Yeah, because when you're in a survival response, so say, you get a scare or something, the body is bracing. Whether you're conscious of it or not conscious of it, we often go through a bracing period. And so this helps with all of that, because habitual bracing patterns sometimes you'll have all the time, you don't even realize it. Someone's like yelling in the background, you're like, your whole body's like locked in. Or someone's posturing beside you, and you posture back. That kind of thing, right? So this is what this works with. And it also allows you to kind of come into your body.
Sweet.
Kind of like noticing these kind of things. Yeah.
Exciting. Get me excited. Let's
go inside your body. All right. Okay, so just standing up. Let's go through have you got any questions?
No.
Anything about how's your back and your knee and everything at the moment?
Not very good at kneeling, but otherwise my knee's good.
Knee's doing well. Okay, cool. So when we're working here, we're not going into full-on pain. We're staying away from pain. We're just initiating movement so that you can feel your body's actually doing some work. Going into a little bit of activation. So the first thing we're doing is we're going to do what's called edges. I'm just going to come around this way. So, and you can use that chair as I'm balancing if you need to. Okay, but all we're going to do is go on the outside of one foot and the inside of the other foot. So you're on the edges. Knees are slightly bent. Just slightly bent so that you're balanced. Pretty snowboarding. Go to the other side. So you're just gently gliding from side to side.
Just gliding
through. Just noticing your feet on the ground.
Do my feet need to be a bit more parallel on the ground? Or
whatever works for you. You stand as you stand, as long as you're comfortable and you feel balanced. That's it. You're just noticing your feet landed in the ground so you can feel those edges of your feet. That's where your proprioception is. So kind of getting ready.
Nice carpet you've got here.
Well, I thought that it would be good for you to go in that part of the carpet because I was practicing in this part and it's very fluffy and bouncy and I didn't feel my feet so much.
Right.
Because you can feel your feet more in that firmer carpet. Beautiful. So you're feeling that in your ankles?
Yeah.
And you're feeling it in your knees and your hips. So it's kind of working. Oh, so nailing it. What's that saying? There's no right or wrong. No, there's no right way. There's no wrong way. It's just your way.
It definitely is right.
Yeah. Oh, come on. After that, shake them out, Let's give them a good shake. And then what we're going to do is calf raises. Okay, so all your calf raises are, you can balance if you need to, but you've got your leading leg in the front, back leg is just a balance leg. Yep, and then all you're doing is just going onto the front of that foot there. This is balance, you go up and down and whatever's comfortable for you.
But so you're just going like that? Or
no, you're coming up as a calf raise, but you've got this one as like a balance leg. Okay, it's not doing any work. It doesn't need to come up and down with you. It can just stay flexed.
How do you do that then? Oh, you go like this.
Yeah, and come back down. Exactly, single leg calf raises, right? But instead of putting your foot behind the other foot, you've just got just a light balance at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I kind of get you. You kind of get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need me to model it a bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So foot like this, foot like this. Up you go, down and up.
I think I'm
focusing on that front leg.
I know there's no right and wrong, but I think I've got it nearly right.
Love it. Awesome. You can use a chair as well, eh?
Well, I'm so balanced. Why?
Yeah. Awesome. And then shake that leg out. Yeah. And then go into your other one. You might notice a difference between left and right.
Oh, I need to do the weight on this foot. That's what I do. There
we go. Yep, so you're taking the weight into that front leg. And relax, exactly. Just noticing your calf doing a little bit of work.
Wait for a run this morning.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
so are they feeling fatigued already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so give them a shake. So when you're working today, then they're alive and kicking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't need to go too far into fatigue, because they're already kind of activated. We could probably go straight into tremoring, but anyway, we'll go through our exercises.
They're activated. Yeah.
They're activated. So now we'll go into a lunge then. And so once again, you can face that. Yep. One leg in front of the other. Yeah. It's the same with this lunge. The focus is on the bend of the back leg. Yeah. So that it's more of a drop down. So you're not overriding your knee and your foot, right? You're trying to keep your legs stacked. Yeah, just to there.
And what am I doing? Just holding it like that?
No, up and down. Up and down, nice and slowly. So you're in your body, or coming around here.
In my body.
Yeah.
Got to get in there.
In your body. So focus on that bend in that back leg, so we're not overriding that knee. Down. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand here. Bend that back leg. Yes. That's the one. You feel that more. Then you get rid of the Swiss ball. There you go. Yeah. That's your calf, quads, hammies, glutes. Just enough that you can feel them activating. And give them a shake.
Oh, activated.
Yeah, exactly. So that's enough. Give it a shake out.
Okay, last. I want to make sure I perform this time. Yeah, focus on that in the ears. And it just a drop down. Nice. And sometimes you notice you feel more coordinated on one side than the other. Stronger on one side than the other. Oh, well done. Nice. Oh, that's enough, eh? Give them a shake. Good work. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, so now we're going to do a stretch. Take a breath. Feeling okay? Leave this one in the front, depending if you need it. So this is an adductor stretch in the thigh. So all you're doing is legs further apart. Yep. And then all we're going to do is gently come down. I'm going to hold this for 3 seconds. And you can use this as a bolster. You don't need to go all the way to the floor. 3 breaths. And you can use it. And then you're going to walk your hands over to one side of the foot through here. Yep. And we'll hold in 3 seconds there. We're trying to keep our back, lower back straight. So sometimes you might need to tilt your hips back a little bit so your bum's sticking out a bit. Yeah, nice. Well, Serena.
Yeah, and come on to the other side. And breathe. And just letting your head drop, nice and relaxed. So like this.
So relaxed.
So relaxed.
So not relaxed.
You feel that, don't you, adductors? And come in a bit. So use this as a bolster. Yeah, that's the one.
So relaxed.
There you go. 3 breaths.
And then come back to the middle for 3 breaths. We can take this one, we roll this back a little bit more. There we go, 3 breaths. And then from here, bend your knees slightly, elbows on your knees. Cool, look up. Smile. And hands on here. And walk your hands up. Good. And breathe.
And shake it out.
Shake it out, shake it out. You got it. So, you're a quick learner, Willie. Quick learner.
Now, what's this one?
Okay, this one's a psoas stretch. This one.
Could you spell
So-
that, please?
PSOA. Yes. Tricking me.
What is it?
Hands on your back. Psoas. So your iliopsoas muscle, which is your hip flexors. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know,
they're ready to
flexors.
go, aren't they?
So hands on your back like this,
They're tight.
back of your glutes, and then all you're going to do is a gentle squeeze forward with your hands. So you just a little stretch, a little stretch.
I'm doing what?
All you're doing is just gently pushing your hands from your back forward. So you're stretching through the front of your hips here. It's just real gentle.
Oh, it's
Okay, so it's not like a hip, you're not like kind of rotating your hips or anything. You're just gently leaning forward at the hips. Elbows are together, chest is open. Just holding for 3 seconds. It's just a stretch. It's just stimulating. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not hurting your back, eh? Your low back. So from here, all you're going to do is turn your head to the left and then let your right hip follow. Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice artwork. Nice flower.
Thanks, mate.
The rose.
3 breaths. And come back in. And we gently just turn your head to the right and just a little bit with your hip forward, opposed to rotating at the hips. Just at the hip. Yeah. And 3 breaths. And back into the middle. 3 again. Just holding 3 seconds. Coming into your body. Noticing your breath. Notice your breath. Nice. Oh. Okay. Wiggle it out. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, so now we have to find a wall. And I think we'll use this wall. A wall sit. So if you come over here, we'll just turn this around.
And
Perfect.
sit.
Okay, so all we're doing is a wall sit, and with this wall sit,
90 degree.
Yeah.
90 degree.
yep. So keeping your knees and your ankles stacked. But you're only going to a level that's about, out of a scale of 1 to 10, you're about a 5 in comfort. So pretty good comfort, yeah? And you're only going to hang out there until you start to get it to about a 7, and then we're going to lift up a little bit higher on the wall. So just breathe, and you might be hanging out here for a little while. With your cycling legs,
Some massive
you might,
quads.
yes, exactly. You might be quite strong in your quads, so we'll just hang out.
And then what we go up a bit.
And then, yeah, just go up a little bit so that intensity goes to about a 7. And then you come back down till you're hit a 5. Which is your kind of like your relaxation phase, but still having some tension on. So you're just holding till you're about a 7 and then you slide up slightly.
The nice wall to slide up. It's just
Yeah.
it's very grippy.
It's a grippy wall. Keeps you in place, right? And as you're doing this, kind of noticing how your weight's distributed. Ideally, you want your weight of your legs kind of coming through your heels.
Heels, not my
Not through your toes.
not through my toes.
You want to kind of land in more of the back of the foot than the front of the foot. And that will isolate more of your quads.
Yeah, that's
You can
good.
feel that?
Yeah.
So have a play with that even. Play with where your weight's distributed. What happens when you put your
'Cause normally
weight
my
on your
weight
toes?
is on my not my toes, but the bit between my toes and the arch. What's that
Yeah.
called?
Yeah,
That bit.
yeah, that bit.
That bit.
Right. And so even as you notice your weight in your heels and more to the back of your foot, how does that change the intensity?
Heaps.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
So just do a 7 and then come up again, so you're at a 5. And from this position, you might even start to notice a little bit of kind of shaking already in the muscles.
yep.
Yep.
Because I'm scared.
Not
I'm about to run.
necessarily because you're scared. You're fatiguing your muscles. And it's one of these things that it's like ideally, I mean, this has just happened subconsciously in your system. It's not you're not trying to control anything, yeah. But you can regulate it as in come in and out of it to ease off the pressure. But as you've had enough, we can come out of it. Feels okay?
Feels great.
Yeah.
Fantastic ski.
Fantastic ski. Good for you. Where are you noticing it with your muscles? And what are you noticing with your left and your right leg, given?
It's actually was quite a bit on the right leg, but now it's evened out. Yeah.
Good.
I'm noticing it. It's pretty good here, actually.
Yeah. It's a good.
Tight through there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely tight through there, but
yeah. Feels strong through there, though, at the
feels
same
strong.
time.
Doesn't feel like when I was lower, it was starting to shake a bit.
Yeah. Good. So that's cool. Let's just hang out here for a little bit.
Where's your wall? We're supposed to be competing, aren't we?
No, there's no. That's no. It's not going there. It's not about that today. No. Good try though. This is all about you today. Well, I've got your back.
Oh, that's lovely. Fresh.
Yep.
Lime/lemons.
Yes, lime. Yeah, they're lime lemons. You've got it.
Are they?
Hybrids. They are. Well, they're meant to be limes, but they look like lemons. So I would go with lime lemons. It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
It's nice though, eh? Good me. Beautiful. Going to shake now? Yeah. Where do you notice that shake or that tremor? Yeah. So just like quite pinpointed, huh?
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Yeah. When you train at the gym, yeah. When you're doing the leg press, do your legs shake?
Can't remember. I haven't been to the gym for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You're out? Yeah. Not going to continue the membership?
No, it's finished.
Oh, done. Yeah.
Going to start cycling and doing
Yeah.
wall sits.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. Totally. And you can do wall sits with a Swiss ball behind you.
Wow.
So you can actually go up and down even.
Yeah, wow.
Especially on this wall. Nice. Feeling pretty good? Because there's still strength even with the tremor, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a shake now, eh? Look.
Yeah. So more is of the shake, your muscles are being engaged in the shake.
Like a Polaroid picture.
Totally.
You get it?
I get it.
Got it?
You start singing along. You go for it. Thank goodness I get it.
I know.
I know, right? Yeah. All right. So that feels okay? Yep.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight. You can get up when you're ready, eh? When you feel like, okay, oh, you get up and have a little shake. Yeah. You kind of enjoying that feeling?
I'm trying to get it inside my body.
Yeah. And is it helping you? Is it helping? Yeah.
Remember to breathe.
Remember to breathe.
Oh.
Cool. And have a little shake. A little shake there. And as you stand there, we're going to go into a stretch just to stretch that out, which is a forward bend. So same again. Just tilt your hips backwards slightly like that. Yeah. Look, and then down you go. Nice and slowly. Knees slightly flexed. Let your head drop and just hanging out there. But you can rest onto this. Yeah. Let your head drop down even more. Just like let it drop. Yeah, that's the one. Just notice your breath. This is just a rest. A stretch rest. When you've had enough, just gently walking your hands back up your legs. Standing. Nice. Cool. And up as you're ready. And shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. And I'll move this over here. Awesome. Okay, and I reckon we could get you on here now.
Butterflies, I think I've got a feeling I should be doing.
You at what?
Butterflies.
Butterflies? Yep, butterflies. You got it, buddy. Okay, that looks good, I think. Sorry. Okay, so lying on your back. Yep. And then just as you lie there, you can just straighten out your legs if you like. So just
Get in my
land
comfort
in
zone.
your body. Exactly.
Do the old
Get in your comfort zone. That's the one. That's your comfort hold. Yeah. Just noticing what that's like to have your leg crossed over one the other.
Look.
Yeah.
Played tennis yesterday. Sheesh.
Yeah.
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 Sore arms. Sore
Yeah.
shoulders. Yeah.
Absolutely. And just as you lie there, just noticing your body connected to the ground.
Thanks to the ground.
Yeah, nice. Making any changes you need to your body to be in more comfort, whatever works for you.
I like this butterfly thing already. It's awesome.
Yeah. This is what it's all about, mate. Totally. Okay, and just checking in at your head. Would you like just a thin towel underneath your head?
No, I'm good.
Feels
real
good enough. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm really good. Thank you.
All right. So now, when you're ready, just bring your soles of your feet together like butterfly. That's a butterfly hold. I'm getting a couple of pillows. So you're going to bend your knees. Yeah, bend your knees. So your soles of your feet.
Oh, soles, not just my heels.
Soles of your
Sorry.
feet. Yeah, good. Ah, there's my pillows. Here. And then as you hang out there, does that feel comfortable enough?
A little bit of cramping in the left thing, but yeah, feel
I don't want cramping. Where's your cramping? In the foot? Okay. So straighten up.
dehydrated.
We'll just do it.
Probably,
Okay.
you know.
It's not a position we often hold our feet in, eh? Put it in there. How are those new shoes going?
Oh, mate, so springy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. See how that feels with your feet. Just coming in. So maybe you don't have to work so hard with them. So maybe like that is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, rather than trying to make them meet. Yeah. I can even put something in the middle as a little bolster so that you've got some contact. You don't have to work hard. What if we put that there? What's that like?
Great.
Yeah. Does that feel okay? Yeah.
So good.
Well, we don't want you getting cramp on us, eh? Now, just noticing your hips here, Willie. What does it feel like? Yeah, that's it. Just relax into them. Now put that there. Does that feel a bit easier?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more support. We don't want to work hard. Okay. Is that enough? You need a bit higher?
A little bit higher, please. Strange asking for it.
How's that feel? Is that better?
Yes.
Higher again?
No, it's great.
It's managed, yeah. And you can do that side. Yeah, it's pretty cool, hey, though, to able to ask in terms of what your body needs right now. Do you need something under your head?
No, I'm real good.
Yeah.
I get lean right down.
Yeah.
Like straightening my spine.
Good.
Feeling my back's good.
So as you notice the
Shoulders
pelvic position changing, you notice it all the way through your spine, yeah? Oh,
coming
coming in.
one with the earth.
Nice. Very cool. Okay, so as you land in your body, you become one more with earth. I can't even say that. That's a tongue twister. Say it again for me.
I'm becoming one with the earth.
Oh,
One
beautiful.
with the
Becoming
earth.
one with the earth. Beautiful. Well, as you remain in contact with the earth, what's it like to now, keeping this position if you can, lift your hips off the ground. So it's like a bridge, but your legs are in this position as you bridge. Yeah,
Easy
that's it.
peasy.
Beautiful. So hanging out there now. I'm going to hang out here for a good minute or so.
Sort of good test for the hamstrings.
Yes. So before you, if you're feeling like that crampy feeling coming in, before you push it further, come back down. Okay. Ideally, you're feeling a butt clench as your primary muscle mover.
Oh, the butt clench.
Butt clench. So go into initiating the butt. Your glutes is your main mover here. You feel that? Remember to come down before a cramp if you're noticing cramps coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel your legs doing it, your body's doing a little bit of a sway going on there, eh?
Yeah. It's been
Oh, nice.
feel like my legs are going this.
Yeah, totally. You're starting to get into tremor space. Nice. What are you noticing?
Yeah, quite fit with the songs.
Ah, love it. And as you notice the music, hold that there and come into body.
Right, into body, yes. It's like those survivor torture things, you know, where you just make your mind wander to other things.
Yeah, you're going into distraction mode, right?
Distraction mode, so you're not feeling the pain.
So if there's a lot of pain and we're full invitation to come off there, come down, that's all good. And then rest again. Go into that rest pose where you can rest on these bolsters, they're supporting you, you don't need to work hard.
You know me.
Turn that override off, right? Well, sometimes there's a working hard and actually relaxing. Hey, when you're not used to relaxing,
Yeah.
that is working hard. Yeah, but it's also a muscle to build up because we're primed for the stress response, but we're not primed for relaxation response. Nice. And really feel that contact with the outer thighs, with those bolsters underneath, really supporting you. Yeah, that's it. You're like, whoa, they can rest even more. Hey, is it what?
Yeah.
They've got you.
Yeah, I don't wear my holy shorts today.
Totally, we're all lucky there. Yep. From here, Willie, when you're ready, just about an inch, okay, an inch to 2 inches. We're going to bring our knees closer together. Yeah, just about there and hanging out. As you're hanging out, you're just noticing what your body's doing without trying to change anything. There's no rights or wrongs. You're just hanging out, we're kind of witnessing and noticing what your system's doing. And if you notice a tremor or a twitch, that's exactly what we're after. Just letting your body have a little bit of discharge.
No chewing, no touching.
Yeah, all good.
Just super relaxed.
Super relaxed. Beautiful. And just enjoy that super relaxed feeling. And sometimes as you hold these, the kind of the movement you feel sometimes is actually internal, like an internal vibration. And then just from here, Willie, stay as you are. But I'm just going to take your heels. Is it okay to take your heels towards your glutes a bit more? So maybe about an inch or two up. Just, yeah. Noticing.
Not much really, just very chilled out, not shaky. Staring in the at a like there's a mosquito up by that light there.
Oh,
so
I
just
love
keep
it.
staring at
Cool.
and I focusing on it, yeah.
What about this left leg? I'm curious what you notice with this left leg.
Not much with the left leg.
Yeah. Because as I'm watching it, I'm noticing it twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think about that left leg.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little shimmer, going on there. Keep looking right, so maybe I'm more right brain than left brain.
So you notice yourself scanning to the right more?
You know when you ask someone a question, they always look one way. Yeah. So maybe I'm right brained.
Yeah. Right brained, you're
or maybe it's
creative.
I'm right-handed and I'm more leaning. I've got a stronger right shoulder, so it makes my whole body twist that way more. Maybe.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking about. What are you thinking about?
It's hanging out with you, really. Notice. I'm noticing this left leg doing its tremor actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool. Very. And from here, let's just go a little inch, a little bit closer together. So just come in a little bit more, just right there. Yep, just there. Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're in selection.
Now you can feel. Oh, hello. There's a bit of initiation going on in there, eh?
Yeah, I can feel some.
Yeah.
Some knee waving.
Yeah. So as we're just starting the process, we're going to keep going with this. We'll just hold this for quite a while. Well, for a good minute or so, and then as you kind of in your trimmer, I'm just going to go over how to stop them. So when you wanted to stop a tremor, you just literally straighten out your legs and push your heels out. You know, toes to your shin and the heels out. So you literally just straighten it out and that stops. And then there's a teepee hold if you wanted to have a pause when you're doing this work, which is instead of this position, it's basically the opposite with your knees in and your feet out.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll talk you through that as we go.
Still shaking?
Nice. Yeah, still trimming. Yeah, and I can feel more of your leg I can see more of your leg is engaged. Like it's good. I can see all the way down to like your hamstring and stuff. Whereas that other angle was mainly just adductors, or what I could see, your inner thigh, up at your knee. Whereas now it's engaging a little bit more for your whole leg. What's that right leg doing then? See as much. Oh yeah, there it goes. Nice. And this is like unconscious, right? It's not like you're trying to get anything happening consciously. It's just your body just doing its own little discharge. Nice. You can come in again another inch if you like. Yeah, just to there. Each time kind of changes it up a little bit. What's that like, Willie?
It's like legs are waving.
Yeah, legs are waving. Nice.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I'm shaking. You've made me shake. Well done.
Help yourself shake. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? Nice. So the idea with this is just kind of letting that flow happen, knowing you can come out of it anytime you want to pause. Yeah, and you'll notice it comes and goes. And sometimes, everyone has their own unique shake and, you're just getting started with it all. But sometimes your legs are like literally, like you said, waving.
Yeah.
Like literally up and down, or you can do the tremoring all the way up your body, imagining your hips, your back, your shoulders, your neck, your head, like the whole body can tremor once the inroad's established. Nice. And you can take it a little bit closer if you want to as well. There you go. Yep. And then if you want to plant your feet and it feels more stable, then you can put your feet down, like on the ground. Whatever works for you. No, so you're planting feet in the time ready. Yep, and keep going. Yep, you'll take your feet a little bit wider apart if it's more comfortable. That's it, and just kind of, if you can, best you can, just like you're witnessing it and just letting it kind of go, because you can stop it anytime you want. But kind of just being a bit curious about it. Something about you don't need to work hard. There's no working hard in this. Just let its own flow happen. And hang out this if you want to for another 5 minutes or so.
It's like my little limbs go harder than the right leg.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're both doing their own thing, eh? As they do. And just remember, having had surgery on one leg in terms of what we hold in our joint spaces, in our muscles with surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So we just move slowly with it. And it's just that curiosity. Just knowing how much you've retrained your body after your knee op, eh? So much has gone into that, into your rehab. So this kind of discharge is really cool to do after you've done a big cycle on the weekend.
Yeah.
Then do a little shake it off as you get more comfortable with it for 5 minutes.
Oh, this is that same playlist. Gotcha.
You got it.
Gotcha.
Familiarity.
Gino's playlist. Gotcha.
How are you doing with those tremors?
Great. Shaking.
What's it like for you to notice those?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I think if I normally I'd be stopping it. But
Yeah. Feels comfortable enough?
no worries, letting it go, yeah.
Yeah. Feels good, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can have a pause anytime you want and just bring your knees together. You know that TP hold? If you wanted
Oh,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Or you noticing, yeah. A bit more movement. Whereabouts are you feeling those? Like how far up your leg or into your stomach? Like whereabouts do you notice?
I'm feeling it in my from my hamstrings
Yeah,
to the knee.
yeah. The hammy to the knee, they're the most areas that you're noticing that in, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Anytime you want to stop, you're just straightening out your legs as well. Right? You can TP it there, that's a resting hold. And you take your feet a little bit wider apart. Yeah, and just hang out there with your knees together, yeah. That's just like a pause. And as you hang out there, just tracking in your whole body from your head all the way down to your feet, just landing in.
Oh, still shaking. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, you can feel the,
Mm.
yeah, going through with that. And then, yeah, you can open up again and then you can start them again just by doing that. And sometimes if they're ready to go, they'll just go. Yeah, there they go. But in the pause, there's a chance for your body just to kind of regulate a little bit, to come back in, have a bit of a break. Yeah. Right.
Usually you do put something on your ceiling, eh?
What was that?
You put something on your ceiling.
For you to check out, to look at. All those plugs are pretty cool though.
Yeah,
That'll get your imagination going wild.
I've worked out something actually. You've got one's on and three are off. Three are on and one's off. It's one of these.
On,
One of these things is not like the other.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Good to have some difference, eh? Awesome. Then you keep going where you can straighten whatever works for you, eh? And just knowing aware of the time for you with work. So this is something we could also add in if we wanted to add like 10 minutes of this into your sessions. We can add it towards the end of the session just to get the inroad a bit more as you practice at home.
I imagine it'd be pretty good after a cycle or something because your legs are so achy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as you do it more, then there's more discharge as well, more inroad. But just, we titrate it. So there's little bits as we build our inroad in. What's it like going again?
Good, easy.
Yeah. Does it? What kind of sense do you have? Is it like more of a comfortable feeling or uncomfortable feeling?
It's very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, hips okay.
Nice.
Less knees.
Yeah.
More hips.
Oh.
Would it stop by itself, or would it just keep going?
Sometimes it can just stop by itself. It's like, oh, okay, my body's done what it needed to do in this moment, and it can just stop. Or sometimes, yeah, you could go for ages. But when we first start, you kind of want to keep your tremors when you're doing it by yourself anyway, to around 5 minutes. You feel free to straighten out.
Shut that drop down there.
Oh, well, I'm looking at you. It's your good. You can just kind of notice enough is enough. But when you're at home, yeah, you just kind of just have a little play with it, because what you want to do is after a tremor, you want to notice what you're feeling in your body afterwards, or what comes up emotionally or whatever for the next day or two, so you know how much to tremor that is enough for you. Yeah. Nice. And then just as you're lying there, just take your time there's a little bit of integration time where you're just kind of letting the body process what you've just done or integrate it. So you just take a couple of minutes just to lie there and just enjoy or notice whatever new sensations you're feeling. Or curiosity with movement. Yeah. So you can go into your movement, you know, it's like, oh, I feel like stretching this or moving this.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice. Is it that full permission for a minute or so to not do anything? Nice big breath happen there. Yeah, good. Following your movement.
Oh.
Nice work, Willie. Short and sweet, eh?
Did I pass?
Always passing. There's no fails. There's no fails. All right. Let's stop you there. Where's the stop video? There's the stop video.
Shaking.
Oh, wait up.
I was shaking.
You were shaking. You were shaking. You were completely shaking.